Hi, everybody. Weigh-in results day. Oh my goodness, here we go. Well, first of all, a little update. We got very, very lucky with this hurricane out there. Dorian just going along the coast. She's off into the ocean. But the winds and the rain is all along the coast. Um, we right now have tropical breeze. Our winds get a little high sometimes, but not too bad. And of course, rain. So thank God, we're fine. Our prayers all go out to everyone in the Bahamas. It's just been devastating, and as it is wherever it hits. Sometimes no matter how hard you prepare, it still hits. Um, so please send your prayers out to those people in need. Um, Help if you can, with water, whatever. Um, I don't know if I told you before, my husband works for Walmart DC, the local one, and he's a manager there. And they ship water out to disaster areas and whatnot for free. And I think that's outstanding. They send food, whatever. So I really stand up for them. I know a lot of people are against Walmart, um, but really, they've got some pros and cons. But they're all in all, they're good people. Okay, well, with that being said, let's get on. We went to our meeting last night, and I will start with my husband. Like I said, he works at Walmart DC, works a long, long hours on the weekend, and it was really hard for him to eat properly, to be in the blue, um, and everything. He gained 1.4, and I just said, keep going. He doesn't get a lot of sleep. All those factors come into play, they really do. But he's going to keep going. I mean, he's on this journey for the long haul, and we'll just keep doing it. We just keep, trying our best. Those times are going to come up, the stressful times, if we do a little stressful eating, whatever. But they're going to come up, and we just have to deal with them and move on. Move on. Well, Kathy stayed the same. Yay. I put a little heart there. I was happy with that, and I'll tell you why. I did some little stressful eating, and I don't know if I was just anxious for not knowing what the storm was going to do or whatever. And I was snacking, and I have nothing but good snacks in this house. But if you eat more than one or two or whatever, I did a little munchy munchy with some little portioned pretzels, and of course the salt holds the water, yada yada, whatever. Um, so I did a little munching. So onward and upward, new week ahead of us. It's gonna be good. I'm still on the struggle bus as far as my activity. I don't know, guys. Got any suggestions? Put them down in my comments, please, because I need some help, y'all. Help! Okay, on to our meeting. I just go over them really not in detail so much of our meeting. I let Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. She goes over them excellent. So definitely watch her. I think her meetings are on Saturday, and then she loads, everything about the meeting, highlights and everything. I just go over them a little bit. So this was our weekly, and they were talking about rush less, simple, enjoy more, and what ways can we do that? Because and it's true. All our lives, it's like when we were in school, we had to eat fast. You only had a certain amount of time. At our jobs, only a certain amount of time. So we rushed right through it, and we don't even really know if we liked what we just had. But, it was substance and we ate. Um, there really wasn't any slow down time. As It's like they want you to slow down, enjoy your food, mindful eating. I think now, at this point in my life, I try to do that. I try to do that for my husband and I, but just by my meal planning and whatnot, um, cooking real food, not a lot of processed food. Um, and like I'll set the table really pretty, a little nice little atmosphere, maybe music in the background, a little Bach or whatever we're feeling that day. I love all kinds of music, so it doesn't matter. Could be jazz, could be blues, could be country. I love country. Um, I do like Bach though. If I'm trying to study or I just want it nice and peaceful, I'll listen to Zen music, whatever. But anyway, that being said, and we just try to slow down and just eat. We conversate, like how our day went, or just talk about whatever. So I think that has been helping, for my husband, at least. I know at least one good meal. He's got good points there. The rest of his days are full, and I know he has to during the week. He works for water treatment plants locally, and he has to eat on the run. He can't just sit and have a lunch. Has no lunchtime. But he eats like from one job to the next when he's driving or before he drives or whatever. So it's hard. It's really hard for him. Um, but we're definitely trying to slow that pace down for him. But they had some nice little tricks on here. It's like set a nice table, which we do. Um, they say like take your phone away, which is big. I know something that bothers my husband and I to death. If we should happen to go out, and if you just when you go out to a restaurant, look around you at other people, and the couples out there are on their phone. They're not looking at each other. They're not talking to one another. They're on their phones doing whatever. Put the phones away, guys. Seriously, put them away and get back to that one-on-one conversation. I've even seen couples go out and they're all on their phone. It's like, why bother? Why bother, guys? I mean, it just disturbs my husband and I so bad. Okay, and then it was, oh, this is kind of cute. I didn't read that. It says, "Who eats is slower? Who's the slowest eater? Try to match their pace. I'm the slowest eater in the world. Okay, I just eat very slowly. Um, it helps like you put your fork down after. Don't cut up all your meat at once. Cut it 2 bites. There's a lot of different things. Focus on how your food tastes. And just slow down because you're going to get full faster. It's your mind doesn't catch up to what you're putting in your mouth too fast. So, we must slow down. Okay, enough of that. And on the back, Kat Kura's got her street corn recipe, which is yum yum. I make this almost the same way she does. I do mine a little differently, but this is really nice. It is 0 points for this, depending on, the traditional street corn has got mayonnaise on it, the Parmesan cheese, and everything. I do the same thing. I do like a low calorie mayonnaise, not as much. Like this one, she has like plain non-fat Greek yogurt on it, which I'm going to try that trick. because I use yogurt in place of quite a few things. My sour cream, I don't use real sour cream. Um, I don't know. The yogurt tastes the same. And I make my own yogurt sometimes, or I buy it. If I don't have a lot of time on my hands to do that, or if I don't have a week where I have a lot of, where I'm going to make a lot of yogurt recipes, um, I'll just buy it in the store, instead of make it. Because when I make it, it makes quite a bit. Well, it makes one of the big, I forget the size of those are, but, and it's nice. I mean, the yogurt is nice, and that is 0 points as well. But so definitely give this a try, because it is yummy, very good. Okay, and of course, we always look at the things. They had I've never tried this before, cranberry orange Weight Watchers oatmeal, 3 points. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but I think it's a little pricey for 4 of them. But I wanted to give it a try. I don't know about, I've heard a lot of people say if they eat the old-fashioned oats, like the overnight oats or whatever, you use the old-fashioned oatmeal, you stay full longer than the quick cooked ones. I'm going to test that theory out. I really am. Because I remember growing up, we used to have the oatmeal. I don't know, my mom always bought the instant. So I really don't know. When I was out on a farm to my uncle's, because I used to go to my uncle's in the summer and help them and stay with them. And I loved it up there. They had a dairy farm, and it was just, that's where my heart is, on a farm. It really is. But anyway, enough of that. We used to have old-fashioned oatmeal and eggs. A lot of eggs, a lot of fresh eggs. And then also, ta-da, I got in the Weight Watchers thing, this collapsible strainer. So I'm going to check that out. I've never had one like this. I always use the metal ones. So I'll have to let you know. But I think it's pretty cool. So I got that, the gadgets. And I also went to Bed Bath & Beyond while we were out there. I don't know if this is a good thing where my Weight Watchers meeting is. Because Bed Bath & Beyond is there, which I told you before is like my Christmas store for me. I just love going in there and checking everything out. And we did pick up some K-cups, and it was like a English tea, breakfast tea, which we love. Love it. And my husband got some Italian roast coffee, and it is delicious. Yum, strong, nice. He said it feels like he's drinking a cup of coffee with the Godfather. Just saying. Okay, guys. I am going to, I know a lot of people like to know like the menu planning and everything. And this is like my menu planner that I made. Okay. And I think I'm going to go through them when I do my Chatty Cathy's on Sunday. That way you know what I'm doing for the following week. So then you can check out when I'm going to do a recipe, a video on a recipe. Okay. Like some of them I don't do a recipe for because you've already seen it, or I've already got it from another YouTuber, and I don't want to do what they're doing as well. So, I think this week right here tonight, we're having eggplant parm, my version. So I am going to do a video later on that. And Thursday, I am going to do a pork tenderloin in the air fryer. Now, just a little note, anybody who does not have an air fryer, you can so do it in the oven. Anything I do in the oven, it can go. Okay? So that being said, because I know I did a breaded mushrooms and someone had said, well, I don't have an air fryer. Honey, you can put it in your oven. Okay? Throw it in there. Same temperature, you might, just check it just like you do an air fryer. You don't have to check it as often. But same thing, you don't have to have those newfangled things, Me, I'm just a kitchen, yeah, kitchen. I'm going to say that thing again that I said the other day, and it's wrong. Kitchen gadget queen. Ah, there it is. Um, so, and like the Instapot, you don't have an Instapot. Hey, that's all right. Use your slow cooker or your stovetop. Hey, it all works. You don't have to have all those fancy schmancy things. You can keep it simple and real. It's not a problem. Um, so I'm definitely going to do tonight. Today you'll upload it later. It's my eggplant parm. And I might even throw in my recipe because it's so short. My sweet and spicy marinated olives. This kind of goes along with my eggplant parm. We're having chicken sausage with ours, but I'll have a little olives. That's a good fat. It's only 1 point. So, hey, alrighty then. So, we're going to do that. I think I'm going to put those two together. Then, Thursday, which is tomorrow, I'm going to do the air fryer pork tenderloin. Now, when we have tenderloin for dinner, after you let it rest and everything, it's like I'll slice out our portions for our dinner that evening. And then what's left of it, I slice really thin and I'll make a Cuban sandwich, which I'm doing on Friday for our lunch before my husband goes to work. So, but I think I'm going to share these, my my menu plan on Sundays on the Chatty Cathy thing. Now, let's see. Another thing about our little Weight Watchers meetings, it's right next to Barnes and Noble. No. Books a Million. Jeez. Anyway, there is no Barnes and Noble unless I'm in Orlando. But okay. Wow, we walked through there. Because usually I use their bathroom before I go to the meeting. You know how that is, guys. We don't want to weigh that little extra water or whatever. So we go through there and oh my goodness, they had a lot of stuff on sale. So it's like, I got a few books. Yeah, I've got so many books. I have not read them. And it's like I'm going to have to sit down and start reading them because I love them. I love all the books. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know how to do this yet, guys. If anybody knows how to do it, insert pictures into your what you're uploading. I just haven't got to that yet. And I wanted to show like a before and after picture of my husband and I. You will not find many pictures of me standing from head to foot because I always hid. So it's kind of hard for us to have those kind of pictures. I'm going through a lot of the pictures to find out if I can find any. I know there's a few that's been caught of me and I didn't like them. Usually I delete them because I was disgusted with myself. But I know how important it is for me to watch the little subtle changes because sometimes we don't see those changes. So at the end of this, I'm going to pause you a minute so I can pull my camera around. And I took a picture of my husband and I when we were at Epcot. I think, no. Oh my goodness. I forget, one of the theme parks. Anyway, I can't remember the name of it. We were there and I took a picture of the both of us. And you can really tell in our faces. That was probably about, I'm going to say 2 years ago. And then the most recent one I have is when my husband and I were standing out this year out in his smokehouse. We have a little smokehouse area. And you can tell. You can really tell the difference. So I'm going to show you that. But really, if anybody knows of a way for me to insert pictures other than the way I'm going to do it, I think this is going to work. But if there's an easier way, leave me a message down in the comments. I need a little help with that, guys. Okay. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful week. I will upload another video today with my eggplant parmesan, my style. Weight Watcher friendly, of course. Um, uh, I'm going to show you these pictures and just have a wonderful day. Stay safe, everybody. I know that storm is still hitting our east our coast, going up the coast there, and just be safe, guys. Um, and I will see you real soon. I'm going to say bye here, but I'm going to end up with this picture at the end, okay? So I'm going to pause you for just a minute, guys.